Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is G Cole, and welcome to Homegrown, where we get to share with you some good music while talking to some great people. Hello world, hope you're feeling as good as I am. I want to big up all my homegrown listeners out there and welcome all the new listeners. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so we can keep you updated when new material is available. We will be posting new episodes bi-weekly. Want to thank everyone who has been listening and sharing. Please leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please check out the website homegrownwithgcole.com to listen and for all things homegrown. The podcast is available on iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Radio.com, YouTube, wherever you listen to your podcast. We are there. We're also very interactive. Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at MyGCole. The video of this interview is also available on YouTube. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is episode 130, and today we have live in studio with us Team Antigua. I'm talking about the Antigua Island Girls, the first female team representing the Caribbean and also the first all-black rowing team, all right? Rowing team. Yes, I said it. They're about to embark upon an amazing journey. We're going to talk about it.
Got to big up Caution. Big up all the Antigua Massive that's watching in from near and far right now. Jamaica, the Caribbean, all over. I might not be able to respond to everybody right now in the chat, but you don't know my love on the same way as a Vibe Violet. What's going on? I know how y'all staying. I'm going to respond to people. So you don't let me. But we're good still. That's my peoples. Remember, hit us up on social media at MyGCole, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Remember also, if you haven't yet subscribed to the podcast, Homegrown With G Cole is available on iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Radio.com, YouTube, wherever you listen to your podcast. Where there is a vibe's a vibe indeed. All right, check out the brand new single, I Know Your Story. It's out right now. We got a story to tell you. We got, again, the lovely, lovely Island Girls. And my memory ain't what it used to be back in the 50s when I was young, spry, and doing my thing. So I might forget, but make sure I'm write it down. I got the lovely Sam in the building. I got the lovely Crystal in the building. I got the lovely Kev in the building. Know what I mean? And we'll free up some microphones so we can get into it. All right. But of course, remember, tell your friends to tell their friends. It's right here. Share the link. Whether you're on the Homegrown With G Cole platform, that's at MyGCole on Facebook or Jamaicas.com. Share the link. I think we're on Instagram right now too. Share the link. Tell your friends to tell their friends if they ain't watching right now. Trash, whack, all that good stuff, right? So tell them, say, if they ain't in the know, they're not watching right about now, man, it's Memorial Day. I know you didn't go to work. You're dead warm, right? The barbecue ain't up yet. The charcoal just going on the grill. Chicken just seasoned up. Homie, no, seasoned my joint last night. So it ain't on the grill yet. I know yours ain't on the grill yet, all right? So you're sitting down at home right now, drinking a one thing. You know what I mean? Smoking a one. You know what I mean? But whatever you do, it's your choice. I'm a practicing reverend. I don't do them things. But make sure you're enjoying yourself, having a good time, wild out with us, sitting in front of your TV, because that's how we do it now. We Chromecast it, get it on TV, smart TVs, all them things. They can watch the lovely ladies. Ain't they beautiful, though? Trust me. You know what I mean? Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Lovely ladies, Antigua. Represent, you should be proud of your lovely ladies, man. I'm not telling no lie. Look like we have a beauty pageant going on up in here, but it ain't beauty pageants. It's rowing. Ocean rowing, you see it. And she's stunting on y'all right now. Because someone are rowing at the river. Someone are up on the river, up on the bank. And ain't no real rowing out in the ocean. So, you know what I mean? It's ocean rowing. Stunting on y'all. You know what I mean? We'll drop a one true right about now because it's all about the Island Girls. You know what I mean? And they got their own theme song. This is how they go out on the ocean and step out like this in the waves. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Calling me. Them calling me the Islander. If I want to know where they come from, pretty little Islander.
It's all about the Island Girls, ladies and gentlemen.
Coconut trees,
this right here is Kalia.
Calling me the Islander.
It's a Tony Kelly production.
Killing with the natural suntan, pretty little Islander.
This how they roll past all y'all nations out there trying to do y'all.
Jamaica me born and England me grow up. And me step up at the plane, know me a star at the them calling me.
The Island Girls, ladies and gentlemen. This is the team you're going to be supporting. Get out there, get your gear. Support the movement. 40 days and 40 nights. Like Jesus. You know what I mean? 12 loaves, 5 fish. That's how you go. How did I mix it up? I'm just saying.
Jamaica me born and a England me grow from me step up.
Ladies, what's poppin'? How you doing?
We're fine.
Turn on some of them things, you know. I have too much microphones open. Y'all good?
Yes.
Well, first of all, welcome. And like I told the masses, get rid of all the music and the whole thing too. Some can't hear it on HD. Like I told the masses, we're talking about rowing. I am from Jamaica. You guys are from Antigua, which is Jamaica left at the light, Antigua, right at the light, Jamaica, right? Folks out there, make sure they can't hear me. If you can't hear me, let me know. You know, I kill that one day. And we're good. So, we're all island folks.
Yes.
We're all on the island, surrounded by water, all them things. We be swimming in the water, we do all of them things. You know what I'm saying? We go fishing with them things there. Rowing though, you know what I mean? Rowing across the ocean.
Yes.
It's different, it's unique, it is something prestigious about it. You know what I mean? Just based on when I was a little kid watching, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say everybody Ivy League people that row, but then they weren't cute like y'all, you know what I mean? It was whack, it's trash. So, first of all, my thing is going to be, how did this journey start for you ladies? We start with Sam.
Oh my. So there's a race called the Talisker Whiskey Atlantic Challenge, and it goes from La Gomera in the Canary Islands, which is just a group of islands that belongs to Spain, but they're like north of Africa. It starts there and it ends in Nelson's Dockyard, Antigua, every year where we're from. So we've had 2 previous teams before that entered into the challenge. Then on the second time when the guys came in, you know, the government kind of said, oh, it would be nice to have a female team represent. And some of us crazy people threw our hats in, like myself. Some were invited. It was about 15 women, and it just whittled down to who you see in front of you today.
This is rowing we're talking about, right?
Yes.
Now here's the thing. My dad, right? When I was younger, he had a rowing machine. I don't know what, but he brought exercise machine. It was a rowing machine, right? Everybody have a treadmill. Everybody have a cycle. Everybody got some weights. This dude brought a rowing machine, right? I had no idea what this was, but didn't seem like fun. It was very strenuous. It's like everything working at the same time.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
So, needless to say, I never used it. That's not a testament to what you're seeing right now. I'm just saying I never used it. That was back in the day. But the thing is, it takes a lot of work.
Yes.
A lot of work, right?
It does.
And the difference is I can stop when I want to stop. You in the middle of the ocean, you ain't got no choice but to keep going, right?
Yes.
Krista, is there a motor on the boat? The boat now, no engine at all? Like a secret thing tucked
You
in?
see what you're looking at right here?
Oh, that's the motor?
This is the engine.
Jano! Nah, I mean, real deal. So you guys are out there in the ocean. You said that's how it started. If somebody had said to you back in high school that right now you're going to be representing your country, but you're going to be rowing, what would you have said?
You're crazy.
I'd be like, bring it on.
In your dreams.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
Wow. So for those people who are unfamiliar, kind of like myself, and I intentionally didn't go through the bias and stuff like that because I want to be in real time with everybody else, right? Let's get down to how the game works, right? Football, whistle blow, 90 minutes, defense, attack, midfield, we'll do it. So we know all of that, right? But this is rowing. Talk to me exactly how this competition, I'm not going to say game, how this competition goes from start to finish, from we're off to we're the winner.
So it's a timed trial per se. So like you said, it's not everybody start at the same time, and there are different groups of rowers. So you can be a 5, 4s, 3, 2s, or even a solo rower. So everybody starts about 3 minutes apart, and then you're timed. Difference is you do not know what you're going to receive once you leave the start line. You know, it's completely dependent on the weather. It's an unassisted race, so if anything breaks, you need to be able to fix anything. Electrical systems, everything.
I'm not going too far.
Yeah.
I'm not going too far.
Yeah,
Nah. So hold up. To make sure I understand, you're telling me that you guys are the athletes / mechanics / engineers out there.
/ doctors.
/ doctor.
everything, yeah.
Yes.
Slash cleaning crew.
Yes.
How big is this boat? It ain't no yacht.
28 feet
28
long.
feet long, 4
4
feet
feet
wide, 2 tiny,
Cabins.
uncomfortable cabins on each end.
It's an
Yeah.
open deck, so you're
in the
completely
sun, the
exposed to
rain, whatever,
elements.
whatever elements that you meet out there.
Correct.
Wow. So this
And we
is
never
grueling
rowed
stuff.
before. This,
Yeah,
we weren't
we
never,
didn't
no,
go
we
a
don't really
day in
think
our
of
life
ourselves as
before.
rowers.
Yes.
We're ocean rowers in the sense that we
did it
trained for the
before.
event.
Yeah.
and
But-
was successful.
And then yes,
And we didn't really plan to row again, so we didn't continue to train.
exactly.
So this is a trial by water for real.
Yeah.
Well, now we have some experience,
So you got the experience.
and we're doing it again.
I ain't doing it again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Different ocean.
Different ocean.
Yeah, so 2018 into 2019, we did the Atlantic Ocean. So we rode from La Gomera to Antigua. It took us 47 days, 8 hours, 25 minutes, but who's counting, right?
Wow.
Yes, so that was our first row, and now we're going across the Pacific from California to Hawaii.
Which is called the Mid-Pacific.
Yeah, the
routes.
Mid-Pacific.
So this in Antigua, right? I'm sure there's a bunch of parties that go on. Carnival are
Of
going.
course.
Yep.
Caution are going. Reggae music are going or whatever. So there's a bunch of parties you could be at right now.
And
Correct.
Yes,
Right.
literally
Yes,
right now.
Right now.
Right now.
But you guys decided that nah, I'm not going to party right now and have a good time and enjoy myself. I'm going on the ocean
Right.
Correct.
with the elements.
Correct.
You know what I mean? We just saw Little Mermaid. There's crabs
the
under
sharks.
there. And there's sharks under there.
And the whales.
Jano.
And the Ring of Fire on the Pacific.
Side, yeah.
And the typhoons.
No, stop. But y'all looking forward, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is it when you don't win the? Because you guys gonna win, I know it. You know what I mean? I can feel the vibes. I feel the
Speak
energy.
it into existence.
We speaking it into being. We know what we're talking about. We're just trying to be humble. So y'all gonna win this, and after you win this, what's the first thing? You've been on the ocean for 40 days. Let me say some Jesus thing that right. 40 days. You do your event. You win your event. What's the first thing you do when you get home?
Food, yes.
Food and sleep.
Food, a nice shower, because like I don't think a lot of people know about this, but the boat that we're on, it doesn't have an engine, doesn't have a bathroom, doesn't have a fridge, doesn't have a stove. It's just pretty much like a canoe, a souped up canoe.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're using the
So-
dehydrated
Y'all went back in
food.
time with this one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fred
Wow.
Flintstone.
Our toilet. Our toilet
It's
is
a
a bucket.
bucket, yes.
You know, our food is the dehydrated. You have to add water.
So some people go to prison for that. I want to volunteer for this.
Yeah.
I know,
Yes.
right? Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
So
can we say?
wow.
You know, when you put it like that, it really makes us look
I never thought of it that way either. But
Yeah.
Some people got to come in cramps, and you guys just say, you know what? Scrap this.
put us out.
Put me in.
So yeah, that's what we look forward to: fresh food, nice bed, warm shower.
And,
And
family
bathroom.
and friends,
Yes.
of course. Yeah.
And the camaraderie. I can tell that you guys are sisters.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Let me ask you this. I generally ask the musicians this and just pretend that each person ain't here, right? Of the three of you, who takes things too damn serious? Who not chill? Who ain't got no chill? Who's always like, God damn it, come on now. Who's the serious one?
I don't think we have a serious one. I think we
They,
are.
they just looked at you.
No, I think for the response.
Yeah.
Not-
I was looking for the response.
Because yeah, no, I'm the captain of the team, but
Mhm.
I think we're all chill, which is good, which is why it works. We all, when it's time to be serious, we all are serious.
and
Who
it's
play
like-
too much?
Well, she's the entertainer,
Entertainment.
but she plays when it's necessary, not.
But it
and
helps
it's-
though.
yes,
No, yeah, no.
yeah.
You
yeah,
need
we
that vibe.
love her entertainment. She can share some of her
They just
vivid
love the
dreams
dreams that I have out there.
from the Atlantic. She
Yeah.
dreamt of Oliver picking roast corn off of
Yes.
trees and
Yeah,
What?
I dreamt Oliver was on our boat, and he was guiding us across. We drank coconut water out of avocados, and we were picking roast corn off trees. So I have some very, very crazy and vivid dreams out there. Yeah,
But there's a certain theme.
lack of sleep.
sound like
It's
white
always-
room to me.
Yeah.
around.
That sound like straight white rum I talk right there. That's just me. But I
We're
mean,
a nephew.
that's just me. That's just me. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, amazingly enough, listening to you talk about it and stuff like that, as grilling as we'd like to put it on one side, it sounds like a lot of fun.
I don't know
We
if
make
fun
the best
is the
of it.
Yes,
word,
yes.
but it is. There's something
I think it's your
satisfying
team, yeah.
about being out there as a unit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
It works. It works. And like you said, everybody knows what is appropriate when. So when it's time to have fun, we have fun. When it's
Yeah.
time to buckle down and push
Get-
hard,
right.
we push hard. Which
So-
is good.
So are you guys allowed to bring like a radio out there?
oh,
Absolutely.
yes.
Have your radio and thing
Absolutely.
going
Yes,
on.
I have an extensive playlist of
Yes.
every genre of music you can
Music
think
helps.
of. We sing 24/7.
Where's the power coming from this? Solar?
Solar.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a solar powered vessel.
So there are 2 lithium batteries on board and solar panels that charge them,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how all our electrics work on
But
there.
if you imagine if we have coverage for a couple of days, we
Right.
have to
So
be
you
Nobody
have,
hears
you have
you
to
guys.
manage the power
managed
very wisely. Yeah.
conserve. So we might not be able to listen to
We
music.
just have to listen to Sam singing.
Exactly.
It's all good. She got skills. She got skills. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Antigua Island Girls, and we're talking about rowing here. Talk to me a little bit now about let's back up a little bit, right? When they said we're putting together this team for the ladies, is that to say that there was already a men's team doing this?
Yes,
Yeah,
there
but,
were 2 previous male team.
That were not all black.
Right.
We were the first all black team to ever.
All female from the Caribbean and
All
our
black
country,
ever.
and all black team to ever row an
Any
ocean.
ocean.
And now we're gonna row 2 oceans.
Cool,
So,
man.
yeah, that's cool. And we rode like the slave trade route, so that was very significant to us as well.
and
Very
symbolic, yeah.
Yeah, very
Y'all went
emotional.
voluntarily on the slave trade.
Voluntarily,
In a boat.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Mad.
Yes.
I
We're
like it.
reclaiming our power. You know?
Call it what you want. I'm just saying. I dig it though. For some reason, I think I would like to. What they should do is they should allow. It's like when you have the Formula One races and you got the cycling races. They allow like a motorcycle or something to go along to capture the footage or just to be there. They should allow somebody in a yacht. Like, and I'm saying yacht because I'm volunteering.
You're
for the gig, right?
volunteering?
It's like in a yacht to go alongside a couple miles out. You know what I mean? Just to make sure
Yeah,
y'all
you
good.
can do
At
that.
the start, yeah,
They do
there is
that?
the organizers have
Support
the
yachts,
support yacht
yeah.
that
Follow
just for
along.
a couple miles, couple hours, and then you're on your own.
And they probably just out there saying, "I'm glad I'm not in that boat."
Yes, they've said this to us. However, we do have communication, sat phones for communications 24
Right.
hours a day. Like we said, we are the electricians, the technicians,
The doctor,
medical.
on board,
So
yes.
what our peace of mind is, we have access to doctors in case it's something major.
So there's no
that-
safety hazards here. Besides what? Besides the safety hazards.
besides death. The worst case
So
scenario.
if one of them breaks a hand, I could call
Yeah.
up the doctor and they can talk me
how
to
to splint.
Oh.
Exactly. So you have that
Oh.
the call a friend
Amputate.
option.
How to do surgery at sea.
Yes.
Exactly.
I see.
Yeah,
I see. That's
yeah.
what you mean. That's what you mean. I dig
You
it.
know what's important is finish it
Yes.
Is it?
alive. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
man.
when
Oh, that's a criteria.
Okay.
Alive.
Yeah.
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 All three.
Yeah, man.
So if only one alive, then they're not getting a trophy.
Well, you don't start
they'll-
with the same team.
Exactly.
You get disqualified.
We get disqualified. Probably could they have to stop to pick us up, the dead person.
But I think we've made an agreement that if one of us
No,
dies,
Sam has
we are
decided.
going to
Fake it.
either tie them and drag them along.
I mean, I'd do it if I'm already out there. I'm
somewhere
sorry.
in the boat.
That's his
Because
Sam's
we're
solution.
finishing.
I'd be like,
One way or the other,
This
we
is
are
Sam's
finishing.
solution. I'm not
she's sleeping.
sure.
She can't speak right now.
Exactly. This is her. I'm not sure. You know,
Yeah.
if we either of
Completely
us would go
on board.
along with
Right,
it
yeah.
if it happened.
After this conversation, your family members are gonna call you and be like, "I don't know." Listen, I dig it. I wish I could be out there on a yacht, like I said. All right, I'm not trying to do that. But it's I love it because it's perseverance. You see, it's like I always tell my wife whenever I'm going out on a cycling ride, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna go the furthest point I can because I have to come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like me getting stopping in the middle. I'm already 5 miles out. I got to do 5 miles back.
Yeah.
That's gonna give me my 10. So it's the same thing with you guys. Once you head out, that's perseverance. And the thing is, it's mental toughness too, because you guys have to be prepared
Yes.
for everything that's gonna be out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or if you have a boyfriend at home, I get paying your nerves. You'll be like, "Yo, I'm on the rowing team, yo. I'll be seeing you in 4 days." Because that probably works well too, right?
It does.
Enough time during the year when there's no rowing going on, you be lying and telling the dude that, "Yo, I got an event, 40 days."
See you in 3 months.
He see you on Facebook at Carnival.
I hope he's not watching.
I'm just saying. Well, you guys seem to. I see your stuff. You're like a water baby. Like you love the water, don't
I
you?
do.
You're a diver?
I am. I am both scuba and free diving.
Wow.
Yeah, water is one of my happy places. Yeah, I love being in the Caribbean. It's good water.
So you
year
sucker
round.
these two in there with you for your dreams.
Well, she's the only one going over. She's the only one that went over in the Atlantic to
Yeah,
clean
to
the
clean
boat,
it.
the barnacles, to not slow us down. And we've already decided. She's the only one that
She's
will be
the
going
only
in
She
the
already
Pacific.
has the experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got the job.
It's funny. I'm listening to you. You just say, "Oh, well, look at that. She goes over to clean the barnacles and all that stuff."
Yes.
I would have never thought of that. Right. So you're saying you're picking up barnacles as you go. This is the
Yes.
water.
Because
Yeah.
realistically, we're the ones who are pushing this boat along. So we can only go so fast. And it does
Allow for
accumulate
growth, yeah.
barnacles and little growth. So you have to go over like once a
few
week
days.
to kind of scrape it off so we can go a little bit faster. So
Yeah.
Crystal.
This is physics 101 because I would have never thought about the fact that the barnacles on there is weighing the boat back.
Yes,
Yeah.
And all that
every
thing.
Friction.
even if
And,
it's
yeah.
0.001 of a knot,
You can feel it.
you need to have that. It's a
Yeah.
race, and we're very competitive.
Wow.
So whatever it takes, we're gonna do.
And you
So,
can
like-
really tell the difference.
You
Yeah,
can?
you
Yes.
can tell
Yes.
the difference.
After scraping the barnacles
Yes.
off?
Yeah.
Wow. So like the last couple of miles, you start throwing food out, throwing everything, clothes out, everything just out. We going.
No, we do not pollute
can't
the
do
sea,
that.
but we do feed fish.
This sounds dope. Like I said, I like to be following from the yacht. I don't want to be in the. I don't want to be responsible for the manpower about it. You know what I mean? I will not fool myself. You know, I'll give you a mile. I'll give you a half mile. But the thing is, it's going to be a wrap from there. I saw, I think maybe a video or a photo of the actual boat. Beautiful, right? But what I can tell is that it ain't cheap either. You know what I mean? It's not like playing soccer. I'm like, my jersey and my shorts cost this. And I mean, my cleats cost this. That boat look like,
Well, that's a house and land.
That's a house and land, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So I presume you guys have to need sponsorships and
Definitely.
support. And let's
Yes.
talk a little bit about that.
Yes.
So our boat, well, the first row we did it in a boat that was already used by previous teams, so it had done its fourth crossing. This time, well, we had lots of challenges when we did the Atlantic crossing on that boat. So we decided this time we needed a new boat, which of course costs a lot of money.
Wow.
And we're talking like £85,000.
100,000
Well, yeah.
pounds.
Well,
When you
at
add all the-
minimum. At
Wow.
minimum.
The
For
base.
just
The base, just the boat
bare
itself.
boat is 85,000
Yeah, but
pounds.
then
When you
without
add
all the
on
bells.
life
everything
raft,
else.
life jackets, safety harness.
You're looking close to like 115, probably.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pounds.
That's pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we are very grateful for the support we've received thus far, but we are still needing to get more funding to pay off the boat. So we are, appealing to everyone who's, a little bit inspired by us, even in the
We should
least.
all be inspired by what you're doing right about
you
now.
know? So
Pay
yeah.
off the boat, y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shoot, I want a yacht. I want you to pay off the yacht, y'all, so I can follow them. So we got this boat. You guys have procured this boat, but of course the boat is expensive. We got to get this boat paid off and stuff like that. How does one support you if they want? Is it a GoFundMe? Is it a specific account? How do you do that?
So we have a GoFundMe link, which you can share on your platforms.
Absolutely.
And then we also have, if you're based in Antigua, we have a bank account at the Caribbean Union Bank. All you need to just say is you want to donate to Island Girls. But GoFundMe for everyone who's international is the best way to bring in funds.
GoFundMe.
And then if there are anyone like corporate or businesses that want to support us, you can find us on Instagram or Facebook. Send us a message. We're also on email, Team Antigua Island Girls at gmail.com. So anyone who wants to support in any way, whether it's in kind, whether it's in cash, whether it's spreading the word even further, we are open to opportunities and to spreading our awesome
Message.
adventure.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
just so you know, any excess in once our expenses are covered, we are supporting a charity that we formed, Team Island Girls. Last time we rode for a girls' home for abused, abandoned young girls. This time, with the youth violence on the rise, there is no home for girls in conflict with the law in Antigua. So we're actually going to be building a facility. We've partnered with the Ministry of Social Transformation to build a facility so that we can stop putting them in prison or with the other timid, abused girls, worsening the situation. So just know your funds will be appropriately, distributed once our expenses are taken care of, we will continue to support underserved youth in Antigua and Barbuda.
I dig that, right? And that's cool, especially coming from you guys, to let the masses know that, you know what, it's not just about, you know, funding us, all right? Whatever excess, I mean, with a boat that I don't know what kind of excess you're talking about, but I mean, I get you. Whatever excess is there is going to a worthy cause,
Yes.
right? The views of G Cole does not represent those of the Antigua Island Girls, so let me tell you this. Don't worry about that. When you're out here party and do all your things, you're not worried where the rest of the money go, right? When you send money to your politician, you're not worried where the money go. So don't worry about all of that. Just go over there and support the Island Girls. Send your donations to the GoFundMe, right? If you're in Antigua, she mentioned the bank, and we'll put that information up shortly thereafter. The other thing is this. These ladies are not just representing Antigua right now, they represent the Caribbean because you guys are the only ones, right?
Yes. Yes.
All right. So while y'all are partying and turn up the thing right about now, talk about Bacchanal and Brook Loose and Ray, right? They're about to go out there in the ocean right about now, and they need your support. So all the islands, they're representing the entire Caribbean. Never been done before. Probably ain't never gonna be done after them done it, because once the people watch and hear what they just said, they ain't nobody gonna do it. So this is probably it, right? So make sure you're supporting the ladies as much as you possibly can. All right. And like I said, I don't like when people talk about money, and I don't like when anybody say anything expensive, because at the end of the day, the amount of money I waste on foolishness on a daily basis, right? And people say, I ain't got it, but you're out there buy one bag of nonsense, one bag of liquor. Yeah, it now work, right? This is to me a beautiful thing. And on top of all of that, I think it's so inspirational because, like, young girls, let's talk about that for a second. You guys inspiring young girls. We live in a society right now where our young ladies need as much inspiration as they could possibly get. You know what I mean? Because our young ladies are underserved out there in so many ways, right? Yes. And we need role models for our young girls. And unfortunately, most of the role models that we see and get nowadays look the same. They're all doing the same thing. What you girls are doing, and I'm saying girls because they're young things trying that energy, but what you ladies are doing to me is inspiring, not just the fellas, but I want the young ladies to pay attention to what y'all are doing. So talk to me a little bit about the young girls looking up to you ladies right about now, all right? Talk to me a little bit about your message to them.
Well, we like to tell them that if you look at us, we're just ordinary women who did something and keep on doing extraordinary things. We're just like you. We're sisters, mothers, aunts, nieces. You know, we're just ordinary persons in society, and we just want to continue to inspire the youths, male, female, to go outside the box. Don't let anybody put you... like Kev said, this race is a white, male-dominated race, and we never imagined that 3 little black girls could do something like this. But it just shows you determination, preparation, hard work, perseverance, and the power of the ancestors and the islands. You know? So, yeah, you don't have to be limited by what people think that you should do, like football, track, basketball. Go out there, dominate, and show them that, yeah, we've got this too.
40 days on the ocean. Go do
Break
it.
barriers.
You know what I mean?
And one of the things important, which people laugh at, before doing this, though, I wasn't a swimmer. And a lot of people even speaking to me say, oh, I can't swim, I would never do something like that. And I didn't use that as a deterrent. I used it as a reason. So I went, I learned to swim. So we say that to say, despite whatever challenges, fears you have, you know, use your fear as fuel and prepare. And, you know, just pick a end goal and just go for it. So don't let anything stop you from getting to your goal in life.
I dig that.
And you can do it in the way that you do it best, right? I think one of the things I like about our team is that we are very much Antiguan. We're very much Caribbean. And you will see it when the music and we play, the clothes that we wear, we're always representing home, our flag, wherever we can. You know, bring it with their own little flair. You know, you don't have to adhere to the box of how it looks right now. You can kind of push the boundary. When you push that boundary, do it in your style, do it in the Caribbean style.
Be authentically you.
Exactly.
I dig that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can't swim, go across the ocean for 40 days, all right? You're being inspired right now. If you can't swim, you ain't never been in the water before, just pack up and go across the ocean.
Exactly.
You too can do it.
Yes.
Don't let it stop you from being
Don't
great.
let they say you're crazy, even though there's facts and they probably are solidly correct to say that you're crazy to be doing this. Don't let nobody tell you that you're crazy for doing crazy stuff.
Crazy is good sometimes.
That's for real. That's for real. I dig it. Listen, I think that's so fire. That's so dope because you just talk about you're not able to swim. So first of all, the thought of doing this should not have been a second thought. You'd have been not my thing. You know what I mean? I climb 2 trees because I can do that.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
I mean, I run up and I can do that. But not only do you have to go learn rowing, which is something foreign, something brand spanking who never did that before, right? But now you got to go learn to swim just to make sure that you meet the criteria to be out there.
Yes,
Period.
if anything happens, yes.
Right?
Yes.
Wow. And when you think about adults learning to swim right now,
Yes, it was a challenge.
it was a challenge.
Yes, because adults are very technical. So we learn in parts, whereas
Kevin's very
children.
technical.
No. My swim coach said to me, adults always
Right.
break it in parts, whereas you tell a child, you put it, and you just show them, and they do the whole. So yeah, it's a little more difficult because you want to be exact. This is how you do your hand, and you do your legs like this, but then you can't breathe. There's so many parts to it that it makes it more difficult. Because unlike a child that you just say,
Fearless, let's go.
yeah, and they just do what they see. Yeah, you have to remember. Go
Right.
over, kick your legs, turn your head,
A lot of things to
breathe.
think about.
It's a lot, yeah, too many
when
things.
when you don't grow up with it and you're
Oh,
not
right.
so it
'Cause
is a lot to
Crystal is a
learn.
swim instructor
Right.
too.
Yes.
So she's.
So are you her
wonderful.
swim instructor?
I am not,
No.
but I am there. I'm her resource
yes.
for
She
any
is.
clarification. and
But if she needs
encouragement.
clarification, isn't it too late? You're in the ocean, right? The way I clarify.
No, Joanne.
Kick your feet, girl.
Remember, I'm not going in the water.
Right.
Unless
Early.
I have to. But no, because we were so busy that first year, schedules didn't align. But anytime I needed any additional technical advice, Crystal was my
Break it
go-to
down.
resource. Yes.
Break it down person.
How does one give technical advice in swimming?
Swimming is a very, very technical
Yeah.
sport. Very, very technical. Like if you do anything sort of outside of the correct technique, you will feel it.
Yes.
You will.
Wow.
It will to make you tired.
Yes.
It will make your muscles hurt more than they really should. It's
I
extremely,
guess I need
extremely
technical
technical.
advice.
And so when people think, "Oh, I can swim," and they're bobbing their head all over the place, that's wrong. Just saying.
Yes.
Because you are
inefficient.
just moving your head and moving energy for no reason, when you could just be putting your head in the water, blowing up bubbles while you swim. A lot of people hold their breath. That's not right either.
Yeah.
Supposed to be
See,
blowing
it's
up,
very
exhaling.
technical.
That's why they got you
I've
taking
been
the bar
doing
for
it
that.
wrong all these
Exactly.
years. But I've been doing it, but I've been doing it wrong.
No, it is very technical. Like,
Wow.
and they tell you to relax. How you gonna relax and you can't breathe? But
I'm with you on that one.
like,
I'm with you on that one.
relax, loosen up.
But
So-
it's a little late for you to be asking those questions.
Well,
though.
no, I'm
'Cause
not.
you're already
I'm
40,
good
you're already
now.
40
I'm good
40 days
now.
out in the ocean.
I'm good now. I can
Yeah,
swim the length of the beach. I mean, it takes me longer than like Chris, maybe
Right.
double the time, but at least I am now relaxed. I now
Right.
get it, But
got you.
initially, like, no, you cannot relax.
Wow.
I get it now. I can. Yeah. Now I'm good.
It's all about practice and preparation.
Yeah.
As with
Yeah.
most things.
As with life, right?
Yeah.
Practice, preparation, research. Like, we pretty much learned how to row from YouTube. Like, literally.
Yes.
Like we said,
This is some cool running semester
we
going on.
did not row. I didn't even know there was something called rowing,
Ocean.
like ocean rowing. I knew about the little kayaks that you see at the resorts and stuff like that. But we literally watched YouTube videos for techniques until we could get to a place like the UK where
This is a month before
Yeah.
we actually started the race. We
Right.
went to the UK
so
to a row
we
coach.
trained for like 8 months
For real?
by
Yes.
watching YouTube videos and putting it together on the sea practically. And then we got to the UK where we spent time with an Olympic rower and she showed us and fine-tuned different techniques
Yes.
and different things you could do to maximize your efforts and minimize injuries. But we learned to row off of YouTube. So this is another message to the youths out there. YouTube is not just for videos on music and drama sites, the mix-up sites,
Pasa.
you can learn something
YouTube
of
University.
value on YouTube.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's why I hit my son with all the time. If he asks me a question, I'm like, what you do? Just use Google for trippiness. Go learn something now.
Wow. Who would have thought that at some point in time a parent would send you to the internet,
I
send
know,
you to
right?
YouTube to go learn something? When I was growing up, I was going to pick up a book and learn something. Go to YouTube, go watch TV and learn something.
Right.
It's either that or, again, we can go back to the other thing is this. If you got a man at home that's getting on your last nerve, go to YouTube and start rowing. You could get away, you too, for 40 days and 40 nights.
You get your summer body, you
See
get
that?
peace of mind.
See there?
You got a vacation.
See it there?
Yes.
And it's legit.
Yep.
Yep. No, Keisha, we know what you up to. But this way is legit. We're gonna do it this way and we're gonna get the thing done proper.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all need to go support. I'm trust me, I'm inspired. I'm really inspired, and I'm wishing you guys the best. I know you're gonna come out on top. I'm gonna know so the people are gonna support the thing. Y'all need to go to make sure say you get your wait name GoFundMe on.
GoFundMe,
Go to,
Facebook.
and again, people in the Caribbean.
Right.
This is your team.
Team Antigua Island Girls on all platforms.
Mega bunning out if on the OTR because here's how we stand as Caribbean people now. I mean, that's the Jamaican people. I spread it to the world that way. We share the blame. We are down for the victory.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
When the victory comes,
Not the
Yeah.
struggle.
not the struggle. You know what I mean? I guarantee you guys come out on top right now. You don't know where everybody got one of your shirts from. You didn't print none of it, but everybody got on a shirt, right? And they got some footage of them cheering you on for the longest that they created on the green screen because we're there for the victory. But it's a struggle. It's a build.
Yes.
It's a grind and an expensive one.
Yes.
We need to go support the ladies. All right, we got to support. We got to support Sam. We got to support Crystal. We got to support Kev. We got to support the entire team. All right, post a picture up on your Instagram page. So just like you do when Olympics time come on, you see them run everybody. I'm Team USA and I'm Team Shelly. Now you're Team Antigua Island Girls, right? And I love y'all vibe. I love the energy. So I can tell you guys are having fun out there at least. You know what I mean? The shark over there say you're going to get to see him and just keep cutting on. Have you ever seen one? Been out in the ocean, see like sharks and stuff?
I've swum with sharks several times.
Well,
You got issues, man.
she does.
Yes.
And
her
she's told us.
solution-
Yeah, she's told
Her
us
solution to a shark attack.
just
Punch
punch
it in the nose.
They don't like it. They don't. They
don't-
just kind of.
You see, you learn something. You punch it in the nose.
Did you just say they don't like it?
They don't.
They don't
So
like it.
just
They don't,
imagine.
okay, they don't like it as in they just are like, oh, let's go this way.
Okay, but what I'm trying to explain to this young lady is the shark is attacking you, and you do this, and the same time you do that,
That's
the
why you
shark
have
does
it.
there.
No,
You
it's
see,
up.
no, we have.
And you,
No, the thing is,
it's
right?
in his mouth.
But then you have these things called GoPro sticks. And you have the GoPro at the end of it.
So
and just touch it. Just point it.
So you over there with the GoPro when
The
you
GoPro, yes, I'll be
Yeah.
in the water with the GoPro.
So,
does.
but normally
Yeah.
when you get
Just
attacked by the
there.
shark, didn't you drop the GoPro and everything and
No,
start
no,
freaking
no,
out
the
it?
GoPro
That's
is
us.
around
Me
your
no,
arm.
me
She
see the
likes
shark.
sea creatures.
The shark don't even get a chance to eat me because I'm already dead.
I think that's the best approach.
Yeah, this heart
that's
attack
the
die.
best.
Take me, Lord.
I think that's the best
Shark
approach.
can have the body, you can have the soul. Do what y'all want.
She said the shark doesn't like when you punch him in the nose.
Yeah, she
Okay.
swims it.
So when you punch him in the nose, where the shark goes, I cry, oh, mommy punched me in the nose.
No, they're just like.
Is that what it is?
Seriously, they just swerve and go away.
They go away.
You
She
mean-
says, I don't want to
didn't
find
meet,
out.
She didn't
but
meet the gangster shark yet.
Yeah. That shark is white.
She didn't meet the ghetto
Right.
shark.
That shark is from Ohio somewhere. That's not a city shark. That's not a, nah. First of all, you dangerous. I don't know if I be, this is, what? Punch him in the nose.
Punch him in the
But
nose.
funny enough, we've only seen sharks when we're training around Antigua. We didn't see any across the Atlantic.
Thanks,
No.
Sam.
Because that's how the Caribbean people stay. They're there for the thing, but they're not there for the long thing, right? They're not going across the whole thing with you. They're there for the beginning, then there for the end, but it ain't happening. But trust me, I dig it. So who's taking, you guys have footage when you're going on? Somebody filming this, right?
Well, last time we were terrible because it was so exhausted at
Yes.
footage.
We
But
promised to be
this
a
time
little
it
bit
is a
better.
priority for us to take more footage. We
yes.
we did do footage and pictures, but just not enough. So it's a priority this time around. So yes, there will be footage.
Wow. So where you say it's starting, Cali?
Monterey Bay,
Bay,
California. So
California.
anybody out in California or in the US that wants to come out and see us off, we welcome you. We look
Yes.
forward to it.
Race starts July 12th. So
And
June
12th.
June.
See
what,
that?
what did I say?
July.
July. Oh my lord.
She ain't planning to go with you. I tell you this, but
June 12th. June 12th.
June 12th.
no, you got to cancel all your plans because you got
Carnival
to.
was in my mind. So
June 12th, Monterey Bay, California. And we end in Kauai, Hawaii, sometime in July. Just keep following us, and as we get closer to a more accurate finish date, we will post it. And we ask again the diaspora to come out and support us at the finish.
Exactly.
it will be nice to see lots of Caribbean
Caribbean
flags.
people,
Yes.
yes.
And there are a ton of Caribbean people
Hawaii.
in Hawaii.
They
Yes.
are,
Right?
yes.
They come from Big Island and come all the way over. It ain't that far. Come over, support the ladies when they arrive. But like we said, we always there for the finish. It would be dope if y'all were there to see them off.
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
June 12th.
June 12th, Monterey Bay,
Yes.
Yes.
Monterey Bay.
California.
California. Where exactly is that? Never heard of it.
It's south of San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm no closer to knowing where it's at, but I'm going. At least when I look it up now, I will be able to say south of San Francisco. Right? I love California, so never know. Might be. No, I won't be here. I won't. But I am really looking forward to seeing some footage and seeing in real time what's going. Like I said, I'd like to be out there on the yacht, not with y'all, right? But it just sounds to me there's something about the ocean that's inviting to me. I tell my family all the time, I don't necessarily have to be in the ocean, though I spend a lot of my time in there, but I need a view. There's something majestic, there's something energetic, something spiritual to me about the water, and I can tell from
There
the
is,
water baby
yes.
out there punching sharks in the nose. It's something similar, right? But after this race, this tournament's done. When's the next season?
Okay, the season for everybody who is going to do it.
So we say this is a wrap for you?
Yes, this is my last
All right, LeBron.
ocean.
You out?
This is my last rowing challenge. But yes.
Let me just say, she said that the last time too.
That's
But
the always
anyway,
say.
just so you know, I'm just putting that out there. But we do not plan to row again. But we didn't plan to do this one again.
That's true.
So we will continue as a unit to fundraise and doing more adventures. We are hoping land-based.
Land-based activity.
advent-
Or sailing.
Land-based.
When y'all done, that's true.
It's
No.
not that, it's just that, like, Sam really loves
She's
sailing.
a sailor.
Yes.
But we do not.
Yeah.
Because in our minds, sailing is this idyllic,
Like what you said
peaceful,
on this yacht.
tranquil activity, not work.
Yeah,
I'm
they
with-
wanna
I'm with you,
they
Sarah.
wanna be on the super yachts, the
Yes.
motor yachts.
Exactly.
I am although I
took
drive a
us-
powerboat, I am a sailor.
She
at
took
heart,
us on a
sailor by
sailing yacht,
profession.
and it was
They don't wanna
to
do any
us
work, they wanna
worse than
sip
rowing.
so
sip
work.
champagne and cock legs. and
It was
all
worse
that.
than rowing, and duck and
Yeah.
Oh, hold up. So that's the type of
Rocking.
sailing you're doing now?
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, that's
yes,
what I'm talking
no,
about.
No.
Yes, that is
You
where
see,
the
he's
fun
coming on
is.
to our side.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm detouring from everybody because I thought that you had a situation going over that was cozy and comfortable compared to their
No,
thing.
I'm
No.
a captain. So,
It's just a different
yeah.
ghetto. It's the same thing.
Exactly.
It's
I think it's worse, but I think it's worse because at least it's
Wow.
going. It's just one motion. You only have,
But I will get there a few days quicker than
with
Yeah, with
sailing.
days,
You have to duck because you could get
Yes,
knocked
we're
out. by the-
tucking, helms to lead.
And you can't go in a straight line. You have to go zigzag,
Zigzag,
zigzag, zigzag,
zigzag.
zigzag.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
And that's where
Gosh.
the fun is.
I was with you. I was with you for a minute, but
So, like I said, we're
withdraw.
hoping for land-based activity, adventures next.
pickleball. Y'all gonna play some pickleball?
Hey, whatever it is. Once it's on land. Once it's on land.
I love it. It sounds dope though. I'm not telling no lie. And I hope all the Caribbean folks are going out. First of all, follow them on Instagram, right? It's
Facebook.
Antigua Island Girls.
Team Antigua Island Girls.
Yes.
Follow on Facebook just so you can keep up because that's of course where
Yeah.
the images
updates,
and
yes.
the optics will be, right? And between even now and the time you set
Yeah.
you set
Yes.
out on your journey.
Correct. Yes.
Well, first of all, let me just say good luck. I wish you the best, but just energy-wise, I'm confident y'all go. It's all good. Let me say this is the women's race, and them not have one now. They ain't got no swag. You know what I mean? Whatever.
None of breadfruit.
Them not have breadfruit. Them not none of them thing. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Well, technically, you ain't got none either. You're
exactly. We'll take some bread
we
fruit
have
chips.
hot sauce
technically, you know what I mean?
We'll take some chips. You know?
Some chips with you.
and
man.
Caribbean seasonings to make the food taste better.
Yeah.
So you're
Oh my
cooking in the
gosh.
ocean?
No, we're not cooking per se. You can cook. There's something called a jet boil, which is like a camping kettle that you can heat hot water. But we've just got the dehydrated foods that you put water into. But they're very bland, so we have our seasonings and our hot sauce from
So they were made for the other
Caribbean.
teams.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
So if any food entrepreneurs out there, this is something you can
Support
look
the team.
into.
Grace, where you at? You know what I mean? Ocean Foods, where you at?
Do some dehydrated rations for ocean wine. It's
Yeah.
a big sport.
There is an avenue
A
for
bunch
it.
of chips, banana chips.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
yes.
Y'all be coming back heavier than you left out. So
Last time Sam lost 40 pounds.
44 pounds.
30.
I only
Well,
lost
7 because
She ate
eating
everything.
constantly.
she ain't got much to lose. Is that
But
what
she
y'all
made
saying?
sure she ate after every shift. Like,
It's always the little people that be eating all the
yeah,
food.
we struggle with the eating, which is why we're asking for some Caribbean option
They say you weren't feeling the food,
at all.
and she's good out there.
Yeah, man.
Well, I mean, I kind of had to. I didn't have anything really to lose. I mean, there wasn't much on me.
Yeah.
Wow, the water baby. Listen, it sounds so dope. I wish. Well, if I could talk, we got to talk on radio. Again, GoFundMe, right?
Yes.
Folks, GoFundMe. Now, you'll give us a link. We'll post it.
Yes.
Generally speaking, is there such a thing as just going to GoFundMe and type it in your
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Team
pop-up.
Antigua
Team
Island
Antigua
Girls.
Island
Yes.
Girls.
And it
it'll
pops
pop
up?
Yes, it'll pop up.
Caribbean?
And also, you can reach out to us on any of our platforms, and we can give you the banking information and how to
Yep.
EFT or send money,
Wire.
wire money.
And we prefer you do it right now because when they're at sea, they might not have no connection and can't get your info and whatnot. So go do it right now. And again, the entire Caribbean, the entire diaspora, wherever you are in the U.S. I have traveled to many countries across the globe, many states. There's Caribbean people everywhere. I have never been to a country that never have some Caribbean people somewhere, right? So wherever you are, you can support the movement. Jamaicans.com, everybody's watching right now. They can get down with the program. Ladies, and I will kill it and I will tear it up. You're going to be scraping barnacles for 40 days. I'm not mad at you, right? I don't envy you one bit, is what I will say, but it does sound like fun. What info y'all got to drop? Y'all got some more info that you didn't drop?
Oh, yeah. We'll be also having a Zelle option that we'll send to you.
Zelle?
Yes.
What about Cash App? That's the easiest thing nowadays.
No, we don't have Cash App. We have PayPal.
They still do that?
Oh, wow.
They do that? PayPal is like a Ford Escort.
Oh,
No,
wow.
Ain't nobody got that. But
We'll
yeah,
look into the Cash App.
the
We'll
Cash
look
App.
into a Cash
It
App.
seems to be I'm not a fan
Yeah.
of none of them, but the thing is, that's what happens. Every time I go somewhere, somebody say, yo, Cash App. I'm a
Okay.
Zelle guy.
Yeah,
and they'll be like,
Zelle,
Cash App, but
Zelle
Zelle
we
is more
can
secure.
do. Yeah. We will look into the Cash App option and
Okay.
get back to you.
So when you do the Cash App, when you do the Zelle, hopefully sooner than later, since it's not information that you can't post out there, just like you might not want to be randomly throwing bank account numbers out there, but since you can drop your Zelle info and drop your Cash App info, I guess you can just post it on, on your IG page,
Yes.
so that they can see it.
Yes.
Which ultimately means people need to go follow you so that they can keep,
Yes.
they can
Follow
get
us.
updated.
Yes.
TikTok, IG, Facebook.
All them things there.
Yeah.
Cool, no man. So what's the playlist? When y'all out in the ocean right now, what wanna listen to?
It's extensive. Everybody.
Everything. Soca, definitely. Reggae, caution, of course.
Shameless plug.
Everything. I love
classics,
opera
Bob,
and stuff like
Michael
that.
Jackson, everything.
Yes.
Like I think Crystal had
That,
some
lots
very
of dance.
weird.
So don't you go
interesting
slower
music.
if you're out there listening to reggae? Or reggae kind of groovy, you know what I mean?
This is rowing is very, especially the ocean rowing is very rhythmic.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's a slower rhythm than just going bam, 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 bam.
Right.
Because it's an endurance event at the end of the day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's a rhythmic.
So you better hear this-
yeah.
But we
Just the one
definitely
drop.
wouldn't listen to Groovy at night
Because
because
you just fall asleep.
yeah, we try to do the more.
I it's funny, we're here talking about this. I never thought about the fact that you're rowing all day, all night.
Yes, 2 hours on, 2
2
hours off.
So there's
24
never a
hours.
point where you stop rowing. So you have somebody rowing all the time.
Yeah. So you
Just
get
take
you get an
shifts.
hour and a half if you're lucky. Sleep if you're lucky.
It's all right. We can sleep when we get back.
Exactly.
You just mess up my meds now, because here's the deal. I cruise a lot, right? And when I'm out there and I'm looking at the vast ocean at night, jet black all the way up, right? A ship is 30 miles away. I can see the light twinkling in the
Yeah.
off in the distance, right? Now I'm imagining you in your little boat, right? In the dark abyss going across the ocean.
Yep.
Unafraid.
It's actually really, really
it's-
beautiful.
It's-
And
yeah.
a lot of people think
You
that it's
dangerous enough.
dark.
No,
No, it is. Like when I
No,
do
it was-
deliveries, I do them by myself and at night for the ambience, the serenity that it brings. And you would not believe out there it's not like on land where you have cloud coverage where you can
And
hardly see
weird
the stars.
noises.
On the sea, it's beautiful. I think we crossed the Atlantic in 47 days, and of the 47 days, we only had like 4 days when we didn't have a moon whatsoever.
Wow.
You see all the constellations, the Milky Way. You see everything so beautiful, so clear.
Bright.
It's bright. It's like in the night, like 1, 2 o'clock is like dawn, like 4 o'clock, nicely lit, and it's so relaxing, so
Yeah.
nice.
Almost too
It's actually
relaxing
not
so that we
fearful.
actually like
Fall
fall
asleep,
asleep.
yeah.
It's just
It's
very,
very-
peaceful.
Peaceful,
Yeah.
serene, beautiful. I saw a moonbow for the first time.
A who?
Moonbow.
So it's rainbow at night without color. So
Right.
it's
So it's silver.
It's really cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was very pretty. Yeah, it's actually not at all any kind of fearful, worrisome environment.
Wow.
No.
I didn't think about it. I was just all I thought was black seas, black sky.
No, and the sunsets,
Beautiful.
the sunrises are the most picture perfect ones you can ever imagine seeing. It actually,
I think everybody should.
Yo,
go
y'all
on
made me
ocean.
want to roll now.
Everybody should go on
Go
ocean.
on, go up on the ocean.
and I don't know if you've ever seen the bioluminescent sea creatures.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all see those too?
Yes, so the water is littered
it's
with
like
the,
sparkles.
like
Sparkle,
neon green.
little
Wow.
Creatures,
octopus,
yeah.
whatever they are.
This sounds like an experience.
Yeah.
Lots of dolphins, lots
yeah,
of
they
flying
get lots
fish,
of-
mai jumping.
The flying fish was
Yeah.
Flying fish have
slapped her in
some
the
issues.
face.
The flying fish got issues?
Yes,
Yeah.
they
They
keep
normally jump
slapping
on
her
board.
in
On
her
the boat
face.
and slap her, yeah.
Just they need to chill.
Because if they don't, you might punch them in
Exactly.
the nose.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, trust me, it's a vibe. Ladies, man, you got me intrigued right about now. I the whole night essence. You know, I used to go to the beach at night. Of course, I'm not going in the ocean because I'm not on a boat. I'm not in a check. But I go at night because it was always about the sea coming to shore and just the sound
Yeah, and
of
that
it.
sound.
Yeah,
Just
seeing
imagine
surf
you're
is just-
on a boat with no engine and you're just hearing
The laughing,
the water
the
slapping on the boat.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my God, that's so.
Yeah, that's
relaxing.
soothing.
Yeah, soothing.
I could get with that. And of course, you're saying how beautiful it is.
Yes.
It is.
I can imagine that sunrise.
Yes.
It's like always a horizon. It's like you're just
Yep.
seeing. Wow.
So we will be supporting you next year
Damn.
on your road across the Pacific.
Man, don't call me. I'll call you. I have my people call your people. Listen, I love it from your experience. But my boat got to have an engine. That's what I'm saying. And it's got to have another boat close by. So I can't do it. It ain't for me. But, well, let me retract that. 40 days, it not going to work out. You know what I mean? But I think I could probably go a day or two. If I'm with, you know what? If you're with the right people, you do anything. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the thing.
If you're with the
Yes.
right people,
Correct.
are trying to get away from the wrong people, you will do
Exactly.
anything. Right?
This is true.
I dig it. Sam, what's your IG?
Pirate Jenny 268.
I don't even want to know.
Well, I'm a captain by profession. So I'm a captain and a sailor. And my friends in the UK gave me the name Pirate Jenny because of this song by Nina Simone called Pirate Jenny, where she's basically a slave mopping up the boat, and they're all like looking at her. Like she's insignificant, but she's there plotting in her mind about killing everybody and taking over the ship.
And
You
this
need
is
to-
this person y'all on a scene with for 40 days.
And seriously, that's how my mind works in real life. But not really killing people, but I'm always thinking ahead and planning. And
40
you know,
days.
they can tell you even when I'm on the boat, I'm like already seeing the issues in my mind and trying to figure out how I would approach fixing it, or So my mind is always working. So Pirate Jenny.
Y'all might need to sub her out. Might need to sub her out. What about you?
I'm at Crystal Clashing, so that's @. So Crystal is spelled CHRISTAL, so it's like a normal Chris, and then
Tal.
Tal. Yeah. So yeah, Crystal Clashing, clashing like when you don't match.
I want to know.
I'm just saying.
What about you?
Simple. Well, ish. Creative Fitness with a K. at Creative Fitness, KREATIVE Fitness, because I am a trainer, love fitness, have always loved it, and will continue to do so.
So you guys will keep them posted on your personal social media as well as
Yes.
the team social media. And the team page again is
Team Antigua Island Girls.
one or two normal. Like when I'm at work or whatever, and somebody's giving you an email address, and then it's a grown woman, she'd be 50 years old. What's your email address? At sexy turn up run up, which she probably had when she was like 18 years old, but haven't gotten rid of it. And it just sounds weird to hear some grown person telling you that. You almost got there. But I'm just saying. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to go out there and support the ladies, all right? And again, I'm confident y'all gonna do amazing. Energy alone, you said the ancestors, and then people bring up the ancestors. I'm just saying, Wakanda forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I thank you all so much for rocking with us. It is the Midday Link Up on Jamaicans.com. A lot of people going to be hearing on radio, so wherever you are, whatever platform you're listening on, the ladies are here. It's Sam, it's Crystal, it's Kev. It's a vibe. It's a vibe, and I appreciate y'all very much. And their theme song, again, is Island Girl. Kalia, hit them up, all right? I dub bar something to the people. Them, you know what I mean?
Calling me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Them calling me the island girl. If I want where they come from, pretty little island girl.
sorry for the folks I ain't get back to you. I was having a convo, man.
Money wise and
I'll check it afterwards.
island girl. Kill them with the natural sun.
Is there anything these people need to know that I ain't getting into with y'all?
We just want to say thank you for listening. Thank you for having us. And we really appreciate the support. And we look forward to reconnecting probably on the ocean if we can. And then, of course, afterwards.
Man. Do you guys have footages right now? That of you just being out in the ocean is doing what you do?
Yes.
Please send me some of the footage. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the audio from this and I'm going to embed it in the footage and them can. Whoever haven't heard it yet, it'd be dope to hear. Yes, you guys are beautiful. Cool. Nice to look at. But it'd be dope to see some other scenery too and we turn it into a whole, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So them guys are Pirate Jenny, they don't know who gonna kill them when she come across, but she
Treats money wise and
tripping.
calling me the island girl.
It's the Island Girls, ladies and gentlemen.
With the natural
Team Antigua.
pretty little island girl.
Mad something.
Pretty little island girl. Me walk when me walk and me clean with the lean. Never me to make trouble, never.
How much time off you get? So when you come back, are you like, because you guys are ambassadors for Antigua right now with this, right?
Unofficial ambassador.
Yo, you don't know if it's strong on my country, you know, because I roll a little different from y'all. If I come back, I want things. You know what I mean? I'm gonna need my mortgage paid. I'm gonna need stuff like I'm gonna need to be able to get into these clubs for free. You know what I mean?
We'll hire you.
I'm telling people, yo, Jano.
Pretty little island girl.
I'm gonna need a street named after me.
Calling me the island girl.
All my exes gotta forgive me for anything I did in the past. You know what I mean? We rep the country, I want to know.
Pretty little island.
It's the Island Girls, ladies and gentlemen.
Me look good, face pretty from me way. We day enough like diamond. Yeah, you full court sweet like a carrot cake. But them I cut them eye pan
40 days in the ocean.
like no mountain peak. Sun
So you say you're gonna continue to do this. The other ladies are bailing on you, but you're gonna be rowing for a minute, huh?
party a bitch.
You love this.
Just so
I may not be
little.
rowing, but I'll be doing something else.
So you bailing too?
I'm going to be doing this.
gonna
But
be-
once this is finished, I'm back in the ocean again.
You just can't stay around the
I
water.
just can't.
Punch him in the nose, boy.
Calling me the
Straight up on the grill.
island.
I love it.
Kill them with the natural sun. Them gonna kill them with the island girl.
Again, thank you all, ladies.
Little
I know
island.
you're making your runs. I know you got places to go, people to see, all them little things. I thank you so much. And again, ladies and gentlemen, remember, we're coming to the Caribbean directly. We can't talk to anybody else in it. The whole world, support the vibe, support the movement. Anything that inspires you, anybody that inspires you, please support. But here's the deal, right about now, my Caribbean people, island folks, you know what I mean? We love celebrate the thing when it's done. And when the trophies are raising up in the air, you know, so long time you watch that. Support right now. Pressure your friend them. Send the link. Tell them they need to support. It ain't no major thing. You don't have to be thousands. It ain't got it. You know what I mean? Do whatever you can. Send whatever you can. Everything count. Every make a muckle. Not you. One coca full basket. Not you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all ain't sending enough money. Girls couldn't buy an engine. They gotta roll this boat themselves. I'm just saying. We gotta go though.
Don't chase me, no follow me a leader. Me wife.
Thank y'all for the love. I appreciate it.
Marina Islander.
Remember, you're listening in.
If I want
Whether that be from Jamaicans.com,
Jamaica Island.
Homegrown with G Cole platform, Rubber Ranks right in the UK,
Trees by the white sun calling me the island.
Caribbean Radio HD, wherever you are. Real Vibes Live,
Suntan, pretty little island.
Viscosity Blend.
Pretty little island.
Everybody, thank y'all for the love. We appreciate you.
Walk when me walk and me clean with the lead.
Tell your friends to tell their friends.
But never want make a scene. Do the energy like a minion caffeine.
The Island Girls.
You snap
We're
me
riding this one out to the fullest.
in a sweatpants in a crocs or in a sneaker. Spanish man him say hermosa señorita. A little weight for me body.
Sorry, the fellas from the men's team. They coming out to see y'all out.
Mesh marina.
No pressure.
It's a very expensive, venture, but they will be logged in as we row from the dock.
No pressure. No pressure.
Islander.
Fellas on there. Come on.
If I want where they come from, pretty little
Use the club money. Turn up party money.
coconut.
Come see the ladies off.
Sun calling me the islander.
Matter of fact, every Guinness you buy,
Killing with the natural suntan.
match it with the money for your Guinness and send it go get it. You know what I mean?
Pretty little
Every bottle of rum you buy, all the rum companies, Appleton, one of there.
England, me grow from me step up at the
Rain everywhere you at.
already show.
Every bottle you sell,
Mind me from it on them.
donate something to the team.
When the pepper but me
Or
cold.
at least send them a bottle too.
Them face
You know what I mean?
when me in a.
They sip on out in the ocean,
No say this a grassy
which
creek.
I think they're already doing.
Chase me no follow.
Somebody said they see a black and white rainbow there. You be sipping.
Marina.
I'm just saying.
If I want where they come from, pretty little islander. Coconut trees by the
We
white.
gotta go, y'all.
Me the islander.
Remember to hit us up on social media at my G Cole, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Suntan, pretty little island.
Podcast available on iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Radio.com, YouTube, wherever you're listening to podcasts. It is Homegrown with G Cole. Tell your friends to go check out the Island Girls. This audio will be up there really, really soon.
Make a scene.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna splash this on YouTube later on.
Name caffeine in my
Tell your friends, support the team.
sweatpants in a crocs.
If you ain't supporting, I'm gonna call you out.
Spanish man him say hermosa.
Everybody me passing the street. If I ask you which team you support this week,
Yeah, me
and
sweet.
you ain't sending up the Island Girls,
Yes, enough.
me I bun you out in the public. I
Islander.
got no problem doing it.
If I want
I bun out everybody. That's what I do, you know what I mean? My
island.
hobby is bunning out people and walk on the beach.
Coconut trees
Burn out, fire burn for
calling me the
support the team. I got the road.
killing with the natural suntan. Pretty
And there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has indeed been a pleasure. Remember, the podcast Homegrown with G Cole is available on iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Radio.com, YouTube, wherever you listen to a podcast. We're there. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out homegrownwithgcole.com to see all things homegrown. And remember, this interview is available on YouTube so you can watch live. Be safe, be kind, be good to each other. My name is G Cole, and this is Homegrown.
Nakikinika sa música, Homegrown with G Cole.
Estás escuchando Homegrown con G Cole.
您现在正在收听的是 Homegrown with G Cole。
You're listening to Homegrown with G Cole.
Remember, all the music played here on the podcast Homegrown with G Cole is available on iTunes, Spotify, and all your digital retailers. Please support the artist.